And now, Rocket League and 5-0 Energy present NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Am I cursed? Did I do this to myself? Still couldn't get around it, but I would like to say that never crosses the size.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and we are on Bourbon Street for this night of action, the final night of NXT, and we're gonna kick off this extravaganza, well, with Mustafa Ali, one of the #1 contenders for the United Kingdom Championship. And he got there, well, he wanted an opportunity a couple of weeks ago when Neville hosted that open challenge. He was attacked by Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne took his opportunity. And Pete Dunne took his opportunity to the fullest, with Pete Dunne beating Neville and taking the United Kingdom Championship. That isn't going to deter Mustafa Ali. But he's also had issues with Aleister Black, who, well, told Mustafa Ali that the only person who's going to go after the United Kingdom Championship in Pete Dunne, it's going to be me. Well, I think Mustafa Ali, he disagrees heavily with Aleister Black's statement. And Shawn Michaels disagreed with Aleister Black's statement when he put these three in a triple threat match for the United Kingdom Championship. And the eerie entrance of Aleister Black, rising from the ground, rising from the center of the earth, is Aleister Black, the eternal Prince of Darkness, he likes to call himself. And Aleister Black just stares a hole into Mustafa Ali's heart. And Aleister Black, he definitely has unfinished business with both Pete Dunne and Mustafa Ali. And Aleister Black, his goal is to be the United Kingdom champion. He's tried several times, but several people have thwarted him on his attempt to be a champion here in NXT. And now Aleister Black, he gets the opportunity. He has a 33.3% chance of actually walking out of here the United Kingdom champion, but it's a chance. It's a pretty big chance. And Aleister Black, I'm pretty sure he's going to take that chance. And Aleister Black, he was just staring a hole into Mustafa Ali, but he's going to be staring a hole into this man right here, into the United Kingdom champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne, he claims to have ruled NXT with an iron fist since his arrival only a couple of months ago. He had a good showing in the United Kingdom Championship tournament a couple of months ago, SummerSlam weekend. But he was thwarted by Tyler Bate, and ever since then, Pete Dunne has been on the hunt. He's been on the hunt to be the United Kingdom champion, and finally, after beating Neville, after dethroning the self-proclaimed king of the United Kingdom, he is the United Kingdom champion. And on the final night of NXT, who will be the United Kingdom champion? Will it be Ali? Will it be Black? Or will it still be Pete Dunne? And very heartbreaking news by Triple H earlier tonight, said that this will be the final night NXT will be in existence. But he said, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy. Be excited. Be pumped up that it's happened. And what a shift, what a change NXT has made on the wrestling industry in the WWE. So many stars has been built from NXT. Guys like Seth Rollins, guys like Finn Balor, guys like Samoa Joe, the WWE champion, who's going to take on The Undertaker tomorrow night at Survivor Series. And these three men right here have been crafted by NXT. Ali, Black, and Dunn. Who's going to budge? And it's going to be Ali. And Ali first coming at Aleister Black. Unfinished business between these two men right here. They had a war on NXT a couple of nights ago that was, well, rudely interrupted by Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne now in trouble. Shoulders are down. And remember, Pete Dunne, he doesn't have to be involved in the decision, but he is involved in that decision. But it was a kick out at one as Ali now, oh no. And he made a big mistake. Mustafa, he was gloating, he was showboating, he was taking a break from the action. And while Ali, he's in the ring with two of the heaviest hitters, two of the heaviest brawlers here in the WWE, and Aleister Black just caught Mustafa Ali with a knee right to the side of the face. And now, oh, look at this. Oh, what a combination by Aleister Black. What a combination by Aleister Black. And look at this. These two men, Pete Dunne and Aleister Black. Pete Dunne saying, bring it on. Hit me with your best shot, Aleister. And like I said, these two have unfinished business. And Pete Dunne ducks. Pete Dunne now. German. No. Roll through did Aleister Black. Aleister Black rolled through it. And he said the gun signal. He said, your time is up. And now Pete Dunne is trying to fight. And this is going to be a back and forth. Oh my God. And a knee right to the side of the face. Knee right to the jaw of the United Kingdom champion. And Pete Dunne is reeling. And just slapping Pete Dunne right in the face is Aleister Black. And Aleister Black with a drop kick. Drop kick Pete Dunne. And now Aleister with the kicks, the educated feet of Aleister Black is going to come into play here. But no. Oh, and an elbow right to the jaw. And Pete Dunne has clearly done his homework on Aleister Black. And now Pete Dunne just scraping the face. Puts the head to the mat and just stomping right on the back of the neck. Stomped right on the back of the neck. And Pete Dunne waiting for Aleister Black to get to his feet. But oh, there goes Dunne. There goes Dunne, and in the ring, as quick as a cat, is Mustafa Ali. And Ali now with the rights. Ali with the rights to Aleister Black. Oh, try to go for the final punch, but Aleister Black brings him down. Oh, saw it coming. Well scouted move by Ali, but oh, with the opposing knee. Digs the knee into the spine of Mustafa Ali. And Ali kicks out at 2. And I said earlier, Pete Dunne, he doesn't have to be involved in the decision for him to lose the title. And it's very apparent right now as the two #1 contenders in the middle of the ring squaring off. And these guys had a hell of a main event match last week on NXT. And now Aleister Black with a chop. But no. Ali back elbow, stiff bear elbow, right to the face. And you know this is going to get stiff. You know this is going to get physical. Got to get real physical in the backstabber. What a backstabber by Mustafa Ali. And Mustafa Ali now, he's lining up Aleister Black. He's lining him up. Plants Aleister. Planted Aleister Black. And now the back elbows. Again, several back elbows. And there goes Aleister Black. But in the ring, you have to eyes in the back of your head in a triple threat match. As Pete Dunne just clocked Mustafa Ali. And this has been a hectic triple threat match so far here on the bright lights of TakeOver. It only happens a few times a year. And now Dunne hooks him up. Suplex in the corner, my God. What a suplex in the corner. And you know Mustafa Ali is feeling that one. He's feeling that one, but the joint manipulator, Pete Dunne with a huge stop right to the back of Ali, and he's gonna continue. And, oh my God, boot right to the face. Gonna wrap the arm around the back. It's Pete Dunne, and look at this. Pulling at the fingers and the knee right to the spine. Pete Dunne is a master joint manipulator. The young Pete Dunne now has Ali in the corner, and what a kick. What a kick to Ali. And you know Ali's going to feel that tomorrow morning. Another kick to the chest. And this is what Pete Dunne does. He wears you out. He wears you down. And Pete Dunne hooks him up. Oh, what a pile driver. What a pile driver by Pete Dunne. Might have just won this match right here. And a kick out at 2, though. That's the same move that shortened the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the probably the most influential professional wrestler of all time. And Pete Dunne now trying to be in that league. All these guys are trying to be in the same league as a Steve Austin, as a Hulk Hogan, as a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And now Pete Dunne, snapmare, brings it down on the top rope, is the United Kingdom champion, and he brings it down, elbow right to the heart. And Pete Dunne is on fire, but watch out! The hecticness of a triple threat, and look who just bumped heads. Alistair and Mustafa, and now they're going at it. The educated feet, the educated strikes of Mustafa Ali, but he just tattooed Alistair Black. Tattooed Alistair Black, proving my point of the educated feet. And now Pete Dunne trying to get a crack at Mustafa Ali. Oh, what a clothesline. Damn near took Mustafa Ali's head off. And now in the ring, it's Alistair and it's Pete Dunne. And Dunne with a leaping clothesline brings Alistair Black down. He brought Black down, and now in the corner is Black. And look at this, Dunne just pulling at the arm of Alistair Black. He was pulling at the arm of Alistair Black, and now he's setting up for the hammerlock. But look who's there to break it up. It's Mustafa Ali. And now Ali. Oh, what an elbow. What an elbow to Pete Dunne. And Dunne takes a breather on the outside, has to roll out of the ring, maybe to, well, save some of his health, save some of his stamina. But this could be really bad for Pete Dunne, because a decision could happen right here without him even being involved. And that's the, oh, what an enziguri, and that's the stakes of a triple threat or any multi-man match. And oh no, my God, he crashed and burned in Mustafa Ali. Ali crashed and burned, and in the corner, immediately back on Alistair Black is Pete Dunne. But watch out! Oh, what a neck breaker! Like I said, you have to have eyes in the back of your head. You have to have eyes in the back of your head, and what a drop kick! What a drop kick to Alistair Black. And now Mustafa Ali drills Pete Dunne. What a tornado DDT. Tornado DDT by Mustafa Ali. And this triple threat match has been hectic. What a neck breaker. And wait a minute, Alistair Black is back in the ring. And Alistair Black, and as long as this match goes on, the more pissed Alistair Black gets. And you see Mustafa Ali, he said, "You're not going to win the title." I am. Said he's going to win the title. And now, Alistair Black. Oh no. Ali with a back elbow. He sends Alistair Black out. He sends Alistair Black to the outside. And Mustafa Ali dives. Ali dives, but oh no, he was hit immediately with a bicycle kick. Almost took Mustafa Ali's head off, did Pete Dunne. And now, oh, what a back suplex. Landed right on his head, did Mustafa Ali. And this, again, is starting to go in the champion's favor. Oh, what a pendulum backbreaker. Digging the knee right into the spinal cord. And now stomping away at Mustafa Ali with a right hand. Pete Dunne's going to continue. That's what he does. This is what he does best. He works you. Oh, huge boot right to the face. And just the disrespect. The disrespect Pete Dunne has. And he's always had a sheer disrespect. I don't recall any time Pete Dunne has had respect for anybody here in the WWE. He's so bitter. The young and bitter Pete Dunne. Oh, and he plants Mustafa Ali. Planted Mustafa Ali. And Ali is definitely feeling the effects. And that's what Pete Dunne's going to do the longer this match goes. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shoulders are down. Shoulders are down. New champion. New champion. No. Ali was trying to steal one from Pete Dunne. Oh, trying to go for the super kick. Nobody home. Nobody home off that punch. Ali able to lift. What a power bomb. What a power bomb. Ali on the top. Ali on the top and a frog splash. Frog splash. And no. And Pete Dunne and it was almost curtains for Pete Dunne there. Tries to go for another one, but no. And now Dunne able to lift, but he brings him down in a slight lifted power bomb. And you know, Pete Dunne has had some real hamstring issues these past couple of weeks. That Mustafa Ali actually caused when he hit the 054 on Pete Dunne a couple of weeks ago on NXT. And he lights him up. Mustafa Ali lights him up, and I think he's looking to do even more damage. And he brings him down. And Pete Dunne, he's definitely on Dream Street. What a back elbow. What a front elbow. And now, knife edge chop. Another knife edge chop. And the flurry of strikes. Oh, but Pete Dunne is going to hit you with his best shot. And Ali's going to hit Pete Dunne with probably his best shot. Another one of his best shots. And now a knife edge chop in the corner. The knife edge chops by Ali on the top. What a Hurricane Rana by Mustafa Ali. And the NXT champs, they reign the Smoothie King Center here in New Orleans. And oh, there goes Pete Dunne to the outside. And oh, there goes Mustafa Ali. Ali, is he looking for a triple? He's looking for a triple. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana. And Mustafa Ali is proving to you why he is a star. And he's been trying to prove that for so long. Aleister Black, Neville, and Pete Dunne have brought Mustafa Ali down and tried to bring him down. And what a frog splash as, well, a guy that can't hang with them, but, well, he's proving it. He's proving it to everybody. And what a frog splash to Aleister. Frog splash to Black. Frog splash to back, and a kick out at 2. He's proving to everybody that, well, he is a contender. Well, that he is a star. He just isn't a pushover. It's Mustafa Ali. And now Aleister Black with a right punch to the gut. But now Ali, knife edge chop, a kick by Black. Oh, and now Ali gives him the receipt. And what a slap. What an elbow by Ali. And this is going to be a sequence. Trying to go for a German. Nobody home. Aleister Black saw it coming. And Aleister, could almost jack the jaw. Almost jacked the guy's jaw. Oh my God. Landed right on his head. Did Mustafa Ali. And Ali, really becoming the Iron Man in this match. He's been in the ring for probably the most time between all three of these guys. And now Black with a kick right to the jaw. And I'm pretty sure Mustafa Ali. Oh, but he gets up. Ali gets up like a cat. As quick as a cat, and he laces Alistair. He laced Alistair. He laced Alistair. And this is it. Oh, 5-0. Oh, 5-4, no. It was countered. Black Mass. Black Mass. Black Mass. The Black Mass to Ali. The Black Mass to Ali, but in the ring. And in the ring. In the ring, Pete Dunne. In the ring, Pete Dunne. The speed, the speed, the speed and the quickness of Pete Dunne. Bitter end. Bitter end. 1, 2. Dunne retains. Pete Dunne retains. And Aleister Black was a little too late to the party. And look at that bitter end. Following Black Mass. Following the Black Mass. A bitter end right to Mustafa Ali, and Pete Dunne retains the United Kingdom Championship. What a triple threat match. What a match. And Pete Dunne is still your United Kingdom champion. Congratulations to that young man right there. Congratulations to Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweights. Pete Dunne, but, well, ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, Jinder Mahal, the NXT champion, the man you see right there on your screen, against the challenger, Ricochet. And that will be a match for the NXT championship, but, well, a match that everybody's been waiting for, especially that man right there, the Velveteen Dream. It'll be the Velveteen Dream versus Apollo Crews. And here we go, a match that has been literally months in the making. Apollo Crews looking to shut the mouth of the Velveteen Dream. The Dream says that Apollo Crews has been replaced, and Velveteen Dream is Apollo Crews' replacement. Big words from the Velveteen Dream. The Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark, has only been in NXT for a couple of months, and he's shown all of us that he is a future star, that he is the future of the WWE. But Apollo Crews begs to differ. He says that he will teach the Velveteen Dream some humility. He admitted that the Velveteen Dream is good. He's good, but he will have to learn humility in order for him to grow as, well, a wrestler, to grow as a superstar in the WWE. And that's what Apollo Crews' goal is. Apollo Crews has done almost everything a man possibly can in NXT. He's competed for titles. He's been on the big stage TakeOver many a times. And this is Velveteen Dream's first crack at the TakeOver spotlight And I think the Velveteen Dream is gonna, well, he's gonna show for it. He's gonna prove everybody why he should be on TakeOver, why he should be considered a top draw here on NXT on the final night of NXT. And we don't know where any of these guys will go following the dissolution of NXT here tonight. Raw and SmackDown may be calling these guys' names, but maybe another opportunity arises for another superstar. We will never know. But the Velveteen Dream, I don't think there's no place the Velveteen Dream would like to go but stay here in NXT. And the Velveteen Dream, he has really owned his craft these past couple of years. If you haven't been in the, well, Performance Center, he's been owning his craft as a professional wrestler, as a sports entertainer, as some would call it. And look at Velveteen Dream's tights. Look at Velveteen Dream's tights. On one side, it's the Dream, and you see it right there. On the other side, it's Apollo Crews. It's Apollo Crews' render. And the Velveteen Dream is all about the spotlight. That's one thing that we should all realize. That's one thing we should all know about the Velveteen Dream. It's all about the spotlight. It's all about taking the spotlight, owning the spotlight. That's what the Velveteen Dream does. And he took the spotlight away from Apollo Crews a couple of months ago on NXT when, well, Apollo Crews had that major announcement. And Apollo Crews, he went away following the Velveteen Dream's arrival. And Velveteen Dream said that Apollo Crews has been replaced. But you see Apollo Crews, the anger, the frustration on these guys' faces. But the only thing I see on the Velveteen Dream's face is determination. I see an opportunity. I think he sees an opportunity at the spotlight as Apollo Crews in the Velveteen Dream lock up, collar and elbow tie up. And I think Apollo Crews is going to take the strength and the size advantage here. Apollo Crews physically stronger than the Velveteen Dream. And what a knife that's Champa. What a slap by the Dream. What a slap by Dream. And here we go. The right hands by Apollo Crews. Right hands by Apollo Crews. And Apollo Crews now telling the Velveteen Dream to bring it on. Telling the Dream to bring it on. And Apollo, what an elbow. What an elbow. And what a discus clothesline. And this may be it. This may be curtains. Oh no. And that's what Apollo Crews said he was going to do to the Velveteen Dream. He said he was going to teach the Dream some humility. He was going to teach Velveteen Dream some humility at TakeOver. And oh, the very first TakeOver of the Velveteen Dream. And you see the Dream. And Apollo Crews, this isn't Apollo Crews' first rodeo. He's been in the spotlight many times. In fact, he was in the main event of NXT. The last NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, where he failed to win the NXT title from Jinder Mahal, who is going to defend the NXT title against Ricochet later tonight. But it's the here and it's the now. And what a slap by Crews. And Crews now gonna show. Oh, and what a cutter. Gonna give the Velveteen Dream a taste of his own medicine. And what an elbow. And Apollo Crews showing his strength, showing who's the stronger man here, but who will have the will, who will have the will to do the most. And what an elbow at the heart, elbowing the heart of the Velveteen Dream is Apollo Crews. And now Crews, what a splash. What a splash. And a 275 plus pound man splashing you and throwing you around the ring is probably not something that I would like to do on a Saturday night. And Apollo Crews now wants the Velveteen Dream to his feet. He wants the Dream to get up, and look at the flurry of strikes by Apollo Crews. He said he came here to prove the Velveteen Dream wrong. He came here to beat the hell out of the Velveteen Dream, it seems. and to teach the Velveteen Dream some humility. Oh, and the stomps to the Dream. Stomps to the Velveteen Dream, and, well, if the Dream hasn't known it, he knows it now. And Apollo Crews lateral press and a kick out at 2 by the Dream. And the Velveteen Dream, he's showing already that he has heart. He's showing already that he has the will to still be in the ring with Apollo Crews. And if I was in the ring with Apollo Crews, I'd probably will quit within about a minute. And the fact that the Dream is still standing, but Apollo Crews gonna dive high. And what an awkward landing. What an awkward landing by Apollo Crews, but that's the risk that you're willing to take if you want to dive high. If you want to go the high district, and again goes Apollo Crews. And Apollo dives high for a second time onto the Velveteen Dream, and this match has been all Apollo Crews here. Apollo on the top rope. This does not bode well for the Velveteen Dream, but no, what a counter by Dream. Apollo Crews, he took too long, and it's gonna cost him. What a drop kick. And he's still holding that sternum. He's still holding those ribs. Is Apollo Crews after those knees right to his sternum, and now Velveteen Dream on the onslaught. Dream on the attack, and the Velveteen Dream, dripping in finesse and attitude, is the Dream. And Dream, and he might have just no, he didn't. He kicked him in the gut apparently. It looked like a low blow, and now Dream has Crews in the corner and just talking trash. Talking trash is the Velveteen Dream, and now it's the Dream taking over Apollo Crews, no pun intended. And Apollo Crews, what a win this would be for the Velveteen Dream if he's able to put away Apollo, but oh my, the strength of Apollo Crews, what a standing vertical suplex. Standing vertical suplex drops the Velveteen Dream where he stood. And what a Hurricane Runner from Apollo Crews. A guy like that doing Hurricane Runners is just absolutely astronomical. And Apollo tried to roll through. And splash on the Velveteen Dream, but nobody home. What an angle slam. What an angle slam! And a kick out at 2. And the Velveteen Dream, he surely has done his homework. He's done his homework, and you know how much Kurt Angle means to Apollo Crews and the Dream Belly Driver. Dream Belly Driver. 2, the shoulders are down, and a kick out at 2. In the Velveteen Dream, if it wasn't probably for Apollo Crews, he might just be in the NXT Championship match. But Apollo Crews, he cost him that opportunity, and a kick out again by Crews. Cost him that opportunity, did Apollo Crews. And now, Velveteen Dream, what a punch. No! Well scouted by Apollo. Very well scouted maneuver. And now Apollo Crews, what a neck breaker. And it's really a test of who will go the way. Who will go all the way. And what a Death Valley Driver by Crews. But whoa. There goes Velveteen Dream, quick as a cat, left the ring. But oh no. What a moonsault by Apollo Crews. And like I said, it's going to be very hard to determine who's going to go all the way here. Will it be Crews? Will it be the bigger man in Apollo Crews? Or will it be the young young Velveteen Dream, excuse me. And now, what a gut-wrench suplex. What a suplex by Crews. And Crews just deadlifted. He deadlifted the Dream. And what a power slam. What a power slam. 2, and no. Dream again kicks out. And Dream, if he hasn't shown you, he just did. He's shown you that he has some heart. He's shown you that the Dream isn't all talk. That he has heart. And what a right hand by the Dream. What a right hand by the Dream. And now a knee. Knee right to the sternum again. Probably that bruised sternum of Apollo Crews. Kick right to the gut. And Dream. What a rude awakening. What a rude awakening by the Velveteen Dream. Brought Apollo Crews down right. And oh, Crews runs right for that knife edge chop. This does not bode well for the Velveteen Dream. What a splash. What a splash. And wait a minute. Oh no, trying to go for that moonsault. Nobody home. Dream with the knees. Dream with the knees to the sternum again. And wait, Dream DDT, Dream DDT. The Dream DDT. The Velveteen Dream DDT. And oh no, a kick out at 2 again by Apollo Crews. And Apollo Crews is showing everybody that he has heart. And what a match this has been between these two men, trying to prove to one another that who is really the replacement. And what an angle slam by Apollo Crews this time. And now, oh, what an elbow. What an elbow. And wait a minute, Dream turned him around. Oh, Crews control. Crews control on Apollo Crews. Crews control on Apollo Crews. And a kick out at 2 by Crews. And the Velveteen Dream is wondering how the hell did he just kick out of the Crews control. Crews kicked out of his own finishing move. And now Crews now has the Dream hooked. Oh, this time, Crews control. Crews control by the originator. And a kick out at 2 by the Dream. A kick out at 2 by the Velveteen Dream. And now, Apollo on the top. 450 connects. 450 splash. The 450 splash. And a kick out at 2 by Dream again. Who's gonna budge in this match? What's gotta give? And Apollo Crews, he was swinging wildly with those knife edge chops. And what a counter by the Dream. What a counter by Velveteen Dream. And now Dream. Oh, the strength. The strength of the Velveteen Dream. And what a moonsault. That's power. That's strength. Able to lift up a 275-pound man and just drop him above your head. And now the Dream saying to you, oh! And the Dream was saying, do you take me seriously now? And Apollo Crews just dig that elbow right on the top of Dream's head. Duck down the leapfrog. Back body drop. Back body drop, and what a clothesline by Crews. What a clothesline by Crews. And Crews now lifting him up. Powerbomb, but he doesn't let go. He doesn't release. Doesn't release again. And a third powerbomb to the Dream. 3 consecutive powerbombs. And whoa, what a knife edge chop. What a knife edge chop. And there goes the Dream. And if the Velveteen Dream hasn't learned his, humility, he sure as hell learned it now with those knife edge chops. And the Velveteen Dream's chest may look like ground beef right now. And the Dream, he hasn't moved. He has not moved since Apollo Crews tossed him out of the ring. The referee on a 5 count. This may end in a count out. The Dream slowly trying to get to his feet. And the Dream does. And now Apollo. Oh, but wait a minute. He has Apollo hooked up. Wait a minute. Oh my God. And the Velveteen Dream just suplexed Apollo Crews out the freaking ring. And what's Dream doing? He's on top. Purple Rainmaker. Right to the heart of Apollo Crews on the outside floor. right on the outside floor, and the Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream on the top rope. On the top rope, is looking for the second one. Purple Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3. And the Velveteen Dream proves Apollo Crews wrong. That he isn't a sideshow. That he isn't a joke. The Velveteen Dream has showed everyone how capable he really is. And look at that Purple Rainmaker. The suplex to the outside floor. Then the two Purple Rainmakers, one on the outside floor as well. And then one in the center of the ring. Congratulations to the Velveteen Dream. Putting away, beating his adversary, beating Apollo Crews. The night after NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we're going to be still in New Orleans for the Survivor Series. It's a can't miss show. Don't miss it on the channel. And Survivor Series tomorrow night, it's a can't miss show. But what it also is a can't miss show is NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And we're going to get started with the NXT Tag Team Championship match as Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, are probably set for the biggest match in their tag team careers so far, as they're set to go, 2-on-2 with, the Authors of Pain. Probably the most dominant tag team across Raw, SmackDown, and the Black and Gold brand NXT. But that is not going to deter Mustache Mountain in the slightest. This past episode of NXT saw Mustache Mountain defeat Heavy Machinery in a clash of the Titans, with Mustache Mountain able to beat Heavy Machinery before they were challenged by Paul Heyman, to be on the spotlight, to be on the bright lights of TakeOver. And Paul Heyman, he still sees potential in Tyler Bate and maybe sees potential in Trent Seven. But Tyler Bate and Trent Seven are not going to go that path. They're not going to go the path Brock Lesnar went. They're not going to go the path these two men, the Authors of Pain, went. They want to formulate their own path to the top. And I'm pretty sure they're going to get there. But that man right there, he has managed so many superstars in the past. I'm going to name them for you. The Big Show, Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar. And those two men right there, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain. And the Authors of Pain, they have ruled the NXT Tag Team division with an iron fist after beating, the Soul Johnny Gargano for those titles a couple of months ago. They've beaten the Street Profits. They've beaten the Revival. They've beaten TM61. They've beaten the Heavy Machinery. And can they beat Mustache Mountain here tonight at TakeOver, decked out in the Army Fatigue green, are Akam and Razor. And follow suit is Paul Heyman. He's right in front of Trent Seven is Paul Heyman, trying to shove it. You see Trent Seven arguing with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman's not even paying this guy any mind. And that shows the lack of respect Paul Heyman has for Trent Seven, but I'm pretty sure that he has respect for Tyler Bate. And this is what this is about. This is about the NXT Tag Team Championships. And despite what I said, I'm pretty sure Trent Seven's going to make a believer. Tyler Bate's going to make a believer out of Paul Heyman and anybody else that doesn't believe that they can take those tag team titles from the Authors of Pain. Tyler Bate gonna start this matchup. Akam gonna start this matchup for his team. And here we go. And you see Akam showing his strength. This guy is huge. Is Akam. Both of him and Razor are huge. But that isn't going to deter Tyler Bate in the slightest. He's known for his strength as Tyler Bate. And Akam, what a clothesline, brings down Tyler Bate within the first 10 seconds of the matchup. And Akam, oh, and he throws Tyler Bate across the ring. Throws him across the ring, but Bate, he gets up. Bate's not going to quit. Bate has no quit in him. And Bate now, what a drop kick, but doesn't bring him down. The immovable object is Akam. And now, oh, what a clothesline by Bate. What a clothesline, almost took Akam's head off and hooks him up. Wait a minute, Tyler Driver 97, but look who's distracted him. Look who's distracted the official. It was Paul Heyman. It was Paul Heyman and a kick out at 2. And we might have just seen new NXT Tag Team Champions if it wasn't for Paul Heyman. Despite the interruption, it still took a 2 count for Akam to kick out of the Tyler Driver 97. And look who slid a chair in the ring. It's Paul Heyman. Not even 2 minutes into this match, and Paul Heyman's already with his mischief and all. Just threw Tyler Bate across the ring, and probably 2 or 3 Tyler Bates make up Akam. And Akam with the mounted punches the rights, followed by a kick right to the gut of Tyler Bate. And this does not bode well for the big strong boy, Tyler Bate, as Akam has him in the side slam position. Big boot, follows it up with the side slam. And this does not look good at all for Tyler Bate, crawling to Razor, crawling to the big man. Still wants to fight. He still wants to fight despite being taken down. And look who wants to tag. It's Trent Seven. Trent Seven wants to tag, but look who's in the corner. He's in the wrong corner. It's Tyler Bate. Oh, and what a beal. What a beal. And he threw Tyler Bate across the ring. And look, Razor taunting Trent Seven, the mentor, the trainer of Tyler Bate. He made Tyler Bate who he is. The type of man who he is. Oh, and what a short arm clothesline. What a clothesline by this foreign monster. Razor is just going to have his way now with Tyler Bate. Clearly the bigger man in this matchup is Razor, and I think they're going to be the bigger men each time. Razor and Akam are, and just digging the hands into the shoulder. Again, digging the hand into the shoulder is Razor. And Razor just slowing the pace of this match. And probably that took everything out of Tyler Bate. Doing that Tyler Driver 97. Hitting that Tyler Driver 97 on Akam. And Akam's like a 300-pound man. It probably took all the wind out of their sails. But I spoke too soon. Because bopping Razor right in his face. And here comes Trent Seven. DDT, and the strength of these two. German suplex sends Razor across the squared circle. And now Trent Seven, flurry of strikes by Seven. Seven now, rights and lefts, rights and lefts. Oh, Razor, he tried to fight back. This is not gonna bode well. This is not gonna bode well for Akam or Razor, who's in the ring with Trent Seven right now. And what a dragon suplex. Dragon suplex by Trent Seven. And now, Trent Seven trying to go for the drop kick. Couldn't bring Razor down. Razor. Oh, and that's exactly what happens when two big guys are fighting, are going at it. The referee gets knocked down in the exchange, and what a cross body from Trent Seven. Razor now trying to get to his feet. He tags in Akam, and Trent Seven saying, bring it on. But what a big boot. Another big boot. Another big boom. And this is what these guys do all over his head. And just the strength of these guys, the strength of Akam and Razor is just paramount. It's undisputed. Oh, and what a jawbreaker by Trick 7. And look at this. Look at this. Paul Heyman getting involved. Paul Heyman getting involved. And now, oh no! Going after that knee. Going after the knee of Trick 7. He went after the knee of Trick 7. He went after the knee of Trick 7. Did Akam. And oh, again. Again after the knee. Again he's after the knee. And now Akam. Oh no, hooks him up again. Oh, and again. And again, and Tyler Bate, he wants in. He wants to help his friend. He wants to help his tag team partner. But he just can't. Because Akam is just controlling this match. And it's really rare to see the Authors of Pain have, well, a plan. Work on one body part that usually just decimates you. And they pin you. But I think this is a Paul Heyman oriented, strategy. A Paul Heyman oriented attack from the Authors of Pain. Just work on one body part. Work on the weakness that Trick 7 has. And it's his knee. And my God, the strength of Razor. The strength of Razor, and the knee could just buckle right here. The knee could just rip. If you want to get, well, if you want to be honest, the knee could just rip right here. But Trick 7 able to lift himself up, and the right hands, the several right hands, the rapid fire right hands. But he missed that. Oh, he missed that. He whiffed the forearm smash, and it's gonna cost him. And I think the knee had a pretty heavy part in him missing that attack on Razor. And you see the Authors of Pain just relishing this attack. Tyler Bate wants in. Tyler Bate wants a crack at the Authors of Pain once again. But again, oh, and a power bomb. And a power bomb. And now Razor. These guys, the Authors of Pain, are just having their way with Trick 7 controlling this match. And what a, oh my God! What a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And Tyler Bate, he just wants a tag. He wants in. And oh, look at this. And I think he's going to get in. And oh, Razor just clubs Tyler Bate. He just clubbed Tyler Bate. And now this is definitely a 2-on-1. Definitely a 2-on-1 match. As Razor just punched Trick 7 right in the back, and I'm kind of lost for words right now. What is Paul Heyman even doing? Paul Heyman, he's taunting Tyler Bate. He's taunting Bate, he's preventing Tyler Bate from trying to reach his tag team partner, and it's a good strategy, I should admit, but I don't think it's a really moral strategy on Paul Heyman's part. Just throws him into the ropes. Does Razor. Unforgiving are the Authors of Pain. But look who's trying to come back. It's Trick 7 trying to mount a comeback here. Trying to mount a comeback. Throws him into the corner. German suplex. The German suplex by Trick 7. And Trick 7 now, he's just trying to fight, but he just can't. The huge stature of the Authors of Pain. But look, Trick 7, the never say die attitude, has him on his shoulders. What a driver. Drives Razor into the mat. Oh, and the double knees. Even the weak knee. Drove the knee into the face. Drove the knee into the face. And oh, Akam gets involved. Akam saves this match. Akam saves his partner. And oh no, look at this. Trying to go for a right. And Trick 7, it's 1-on-2 right now. And he's going to do everything he possibly can to walk out of here tag team champions. There goes Akam. There goes Akam. And now it's just one-on-one between Trent and Razor. But look, Razor lifts him up and the strength. Oh! Just dropped him. In fact, he just threw him. And now, again with the stump puller. Again with the stump puller submission. Again is Razor pulling at the kneecaps of Trent Seven. Pulling at the knees. And this does not bode well for one half of Mustache Mountain. And again, Trent Seven's found his way. He's found the counter. Those rapid fire fists to the top of the head. He tried to go for a tag. Nobody was there though. Nobody was there. Tyler Bate is still trying to get to his feet, but Paul Heyman's not allowing him on the stage. And now throwing Trent Seven across the ring. Threw him across the ring, and there goes Trent Seven. Trent Seven, he's just been in this match way too long. Tyler Bate trying to get to his feet. Paul Heyman still. But he goes through Paul Heyman. And Trent Seven, he's the illegal man in this match, but he's not going to take his friend being just destroyed by the Authors of Pain. Rights and lefts by Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate now. And Razor saying, that's all you got. That's all you got, little man. And I'm not sure that's all he has. I'm pretty sure Tyler Bate has a lot left. And Tyler Bate now. Tyler Bate through the ropes. And I don't think he's done. Oh my. What a plancha. And he's going to go for a third. He's going to go for a triple, but no. Look who intervenes. It's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman intervenes and he's saying, what the hell are you doing, Tyler? Think about what you're doing. Oh, no, wait a minute. What a counter. What a counter by Razor. Oh, my God. Just powerbomb. Tyler Bate onto the steel. And now Trent Seven, he was still trying to fight. Oh, missed the discus closer. I think his leg gave out. I think his knee gave out. But no, still no quit. And Trent Seven, his partner, just got powerbombed right on that steel ramp. Right on that steel LED ramp. Schoolboy, but the power. And Trent Seven, he realizes this may just be a one-on-two situation. And Akam's trying to get involved. He was trying to get involved. But look who's right there on Akam. It's Trent Seven. Oh, what a back suplex. And that's the one-on-two mentality. That's the handicap mentality you have to have. Take out everybody. And Trent Seven's going to do exactly just that. Oh, and he plants Razor on the outside with ease. Akam tries to get a piece. Tries to get a shot. What a clothesline by Trent Seven. And Trent Seven, I'm really impressed on one knee. Trent Seven on one leg. Trent Seven is holding his own against the Authors of Pain. But oh no. This may be the end. This may just simply be the end. And Razor, he just restarted the count. He restarted the referee's count. And now, oh, and again, Trent Seven ripped first onto the steel steps. And this does not bode well for Trent Seven in the slightest. Throws him into the square circle. Throws him into the ring. This does not bode well at all for Trent Seven. Bum knee and all. He's working on one knee, but he still is able to deliver the code breaker, the double knees to the face. And now Trent Seven on the top rope. Dies before Akam can even touch him. And now Trent Seven still fighting, still in the match. And what a clothesline. Almost took Razor's freaking head off. 1, 2, and Akam saves the match again for the Authors of Pain. Saving the tag team title reign. And now the elbows by Trent Seven. 7 now. gonna continue to fight 2-on-1. What a backhand, my God. Knocked the taste out of Akam's mouth. He knocked the taste out of Akam's mouth. And there goes Akam. There goes Akam. And now Razor trying to get to his feet. Has him up, and what a scoop slam, able to lift and bring him down. A la Hulk Hogan. Andre the Giant on the top rope. It's trick 7. This does not bode well for Razor, but the knees were bent. The knees were bent. Knees were bent. Oh my God. Almost took that guy's head off. Did Razor. And oh my God, no. Oh. And this is just an organized attack. Oh. By the Authors of Pain. Ripped first on the outside floor with trick 7. And no. No. In the corner. They put Trick 7 in the corner. And this does not look good. This does not look good for Trick 7. It's a 1-on-2. Oh, in the last chapter. The last chapter. 1, 2, 3. And what an effort. What an effort by Trick 7. Trick 7 attempted. He tried to fight off the Authors of Pain. He tried his hardest to take them out 1-on-2 when he knew that his partner was unable to compete for the rest, probably the rest of the night. They might have just ended Tyler Bates' career. Did Akam and Razor. My goodness. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set for the NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match here on TakeOver New Orleans. And this match was put together when the Riot Squad made their marks on NXT, made their marks on the NXT Women's Division, assaulting that woman right there, assaulting Asuka, assaulting Ember Moon, assaulting Bianca Belair, pretty much the entire women's division. The Ruby Riott and her Riot Squad have decimated. It all led to a revolution. It led to a revolution of NXT women's wrestlers and the Riot Squad, which would lead to a triple threat match between Ruby Riott, Candice LeRae, and Ember Moon. And that match ended in controversy when Ruby Riott, she went through dubious means when she, well, had her Riot Squad help her win that triple threat match. And the former NXT general manager Shawn Michaels, all about fairness, all about opportunity, decided to give Ember Moon and Candice LeRae a fair chance at the NXT women's title by pitting Ember Moon against Sarah Logan and Candice LeRae against Liv Morgan. With those two women, LeRae and Moon, winning those matches and moving on to the Fatal 4-Way match at TakeOver. But this does not bode well at all for Ruby Riott, who is, well, public enemy number 1 when it comes to Ember Moon and Candice LeRae. But this doesn't bode well for the NXT Women's Champion Asuka in the slightest. This is a Fatal 4-Way match. It's slightly worse than the triple threat match we saw earlier tonight when it came to Pete Dunne, Aleister Black, and Mustafa Ali. Pete Dunne was able to walk out with the United Kingdom Championship at a 33.3% chance. But Asuka, Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, and Candice LeRae, they all four have 25% chances of walking out of here NXT Women's Champion. And Ember Moon, she has well been open about being the NXT Women's Champion, and all of these women have been open about being the NXT Women's Champion. And Asuka says no one's ready for Asuka. Well, she might just have 3 ready for her at her door. It's just dependent, and it's Ember Moon's, Candice LeRae's, and Ruby Riott's first NXT takeovers, while it's Asuka's 4th NXT takeover. And Asuka, her first takeover was her beating Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship. She then beat Nia Jax in her second takeover, and then her third takeover at TakeOver Brooklyn only a few months ago. She beat Bayley to retain the NXT Women's Championship. And now, can she overcome not only one, not only two, but overcome three challengers, three worthy opponents as well for her NXT Women's Championship? And Asuka, she will take on all comers. She's known for doing that. She's known for taking on all comers. That's what Asuka does best. And Asuka set for probably the biggest match in her career so far. She was in a war with Bayley. She was in a war with Nia Jax. She was in a war at TakeOver. She's been in wars. And this will be another war for Asuka, but this time, will she be beaten in action? Or well, will she live to fight another day as champion? On the final night of NXT, we will see who will be the final NXT Women's Champion. Will it be Candice LeRae? Will it be Ember Moon? Will it be Ruby Riott? Or will it be Asuka walking out of TakeOver? We will find out in just a few moments, and just the tension is boiling between all four of these women. Tensions are beginning to rise as Asuka, Ember Moon, Candice LeRae, and Ruby Riott all stare each other down, and here we go. Both of these women, all four of these women. And this is going to be hectic. It's going to be a little bit more hectic than the triple threat match we had earlier between Pete Dunne, Mustafa Ali, and Aleister Black. And what an enzuigiri by Ember Moon. And in the ring, Asuka and Ruby Riott going at it as Ember Moon and Candice LeRae squaring off. And look. Oh my god. Oh, on the outside floor. Oh, and a back suplex of Ruby Riott. And this is going to be hectic. I might not be able to call everything that happens in this matchup, but I'm going to try my best as Asuka with a kick. And there goes Candice LeRae to the outside. And this does not bode well at all for Candice LeRae. But look who's in the ring together. It's Ember Moon and Asuka, but Ruby Riott getting the taste of the NXT Women's Champion. And now Ember Moon still trying to lay right, still trying to go at it with Candice LeRae. And it's been a love-hate relationship between Ember Moon and Candice LeRae. And in the ring, it's Asuka and Ruby Riott. And this how hectic a fatal four-way match is. And now Ruby Riott. Oh, and what a Hurricane Rana by Riott. What a Hurricane Rana by Ruby Riott, able to lift up Asuka, and a power bomb. And this may be it. This may be it. Remember, Asuka's in trouble in a kick out at 2. It's one fall to the finish here. Oh, it's one fall. Whoever gets the pinfall, whoever gets the submission, walks out of TakeOver Women's Champion. And there goes Ruby Riott, dumped over the top rope. And now Candice LeRae getting an opportunity, getting a shot at, taking out Ember Moon. And there goes Moon. And look at this. Look at this. Asuka, Candice LeRae. A match that many of people have wanted to see. Who's gonna budge first? And it's gonna be Asuka. Asuka with an elbow. Candice with an elbow. Another elbow by Candice. A third elbow by Candice. And oh my god! And Asuka with an open palm strike right to Candice LeRae. But look who's in the exchange as well. It's Ember Moon. And Ember Moon now with an elbow of her own. An elbow from Candice LeRae. And I think Moon and LeRae understand the threat. They understand the threat that's Asuka. And you saw Asuka. Asuka said, bring it on. And what a Russian leg sweep. Asuka was saying, bring it on to both Moon and LeRae. But It's that, handicap mentality that we saw earlier tonight between the Authors of Pain and Trish 7. But it's all for a common goal, and what a double DDT to Asuka. And Asuka is still trying to get to her feet. She's rocked, but she's trying to get to her feet. And Ember Moon is clearly showing frustration with the Meteor Aurora. Knees it to the chest of Asuka. And now Candice LeRae digging the foot into the sternum of the NXT Women's Champion. And now Candice LeRae and Ember Moon working together. They're working as a unit. Another DDT drills Asuka. And there goes Asuka. But look right there. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. And Ember Moon trying to pull a fast one on Candice LeRae. Try to pull a fast one on Candice LeRae. But LeRae kicked out. And the speed of Ember Moon, and Ember Moon saying bring it on, but a clothesline by Candice LeRae brings down Ember Moon. And this is going to be one hectic matchup between all four of these women. And I said earlier, the tension is palpable. You can feel the tension in the air. You can cut the tension with a knife, because every single woman in this match has a quarrel with one another. And now Candice LeRae plants Ember Moon face first on the mat. And remember, Ember Moon and Candice LeRae, as well as Asuka, they had to get along to try to take down the Riot Squad. And that is another factor in this match. And what a missile drop kick. It's no disqualifications. There's no countouts in a fatal four-way match. Anything goes in a fatal four-way match. And now Candice LeRae has her up in a gory bomb. What a gory bomb to Ember Moon. What a gory bomb. This may be it. No. And that is one factor that not only Candice LeRae has to worry about, but Ember Moon and Asuka have to worry about. The fact that Ruby Riott has her Riot Squad. And and what a kick right to the side of the face. Kick right to the side of the jaw. And Ember Moon dives over Candice LeRae, and Asuka trying to get to her feet. Ember Moon realizes, and now these women are realizing the threat that Asuka really is, the undefeated Asuka. She's a threat, and they want to take out that threat. As Ember Moon now in the ring, going to have her way with Candice LeRae. And what a drop kick. But like I said, they have to worry about the Riot Squad. They have to worry about Ruby Riott's little clan. They can get involved in this match, and they can help Ruby Riott become the NXT Women's Champion. It's just a possibility. It's just a thought, as Candice LeRae and Ember Moon are going at it. Pulling right at the hamstring of Ember Moon. And now Candice LeRae into the corner. It's been a back and forth exchange between these two women, and you can just feel the animosity. You can feel the beef between LeRae and Moon, and LeRae on the top rope. This does not bode well for Ember Moon. My God. My goodness. And Ember Moon just drilled. Ember Moon was just drilled by Candice LeRae. But oh no. There goes Candice LeRae thrown out of the ring by Ruby Riott. And now Ruby Riott back into this fatal four-way match is Riott. And now gonna ram her into the barricade. And the Hurricane Rana on the outside. Hurricane Rana on the outside. And this does not look good for Candice LeRae at all. And Ruby Riott, it's in her name. It's in her name. She wants to riot. She wants to see NXT burn. She wants to see the world burn. That is Ruby Riott's incentive. And her with the NXT Women's Championship would not mean good things at all for the women's division. And a kick right to the jaw by Ember Moon. What a kick to the jaw. And now Ember Moon now with the knees. Meteor Aurora to the chest. Meteor Aurora to the chest. And a Death Valley driver to Ruby Riott. This may be it. This may be Kurt Angle, and a kick out at 2. And Ember Moon, she's clearly getting frustrated. The frustration beginning to boil for Ember Moon, and a knife edge chop, and you can just hear them. You can hear the knife edge chops. And now Ember Moon being lit up. Oh! By Ruby Riott with those kicks and those elbows. And that huge headbutt. Head-on-head collision between these two women. And now Ruby Riott chopping away. Chopping at the bit of Ember Moon. And Ember Moon is in real big trouble. Oh, what another elbow. What another elbow. Oh, and the knee into the gut. And there goes Ember Moon, but on the stage. What's going on? And this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. And what are they doing with Candice LeRae? Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are dragging Candice LeRae on the stage. They're dragging Candice LeRae on the stage. And what is going on? What is going on? Wait a minute, no. Wait a minute, no. Oh my God! Oh my God! And they just planted Candice LeRae's face on that LED ramp. And oh my God, we might need some help for Candice LeRae. We might need some help for Candice LeRae. And Ember Moon, she's hurt. She's hurt off that knee right to the gut. And Ruby Riott is beginning to realize, she's beginning to understand that this match is going into her favor. That this Fatal 4 match might have just turned into a triple threat. But wait a minute. Ember Moon now. Ember Moon gonna fight off Sarah Logan. And there goes Sarah Logan. But Asuka on the other side of the ring. Asuka lock is in. Asuka lock is in on Liv Morgan. Asuka lock is in on Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan, she's tapping out, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Asuka gonna lay waste to the Riott Squad. Is both Ember and Asuka trying to go for the Eclipse, but no. Try to go for the Eclipse. Did Ember Moon, and the Riott kick right to the side of the face. Riott kick to the side of the face. And now, no, Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae saves this match. She saves this match. And Ruby Riott saying, bring it on. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, what a drop kick to Ruby Riott. And the fact that Candice LeRae is on her feet after her face just got smashed on that LED board shows her heart, shows her determination. And later tonight, and I was just gonna say it, the Gargano escape, and we might just see a new women's champion be crowned in the name of Candice LeRae. Our husband, Johnny Gargano, is set for the fight of his life later tonight against Tommaso Ciampa. And now, Ruby Riott, able to break out. What a right hand by Riott. Riott escapes the Gargano escape. And now, roll through by LeRae. LeRae rolled through, too. This may be it. No, it's not. And LeRae again. Gargano escaped for the second time. This does not bode well at all for Ruby Riott. Center of the ring. Ember Moon is down. Asuka's occupied. Candice LeRae might just see her moment. She might just see her moment as the NXT Women's Champion, but no. Candice LeRae, she's thinking in her head she has to do something more. But wait a minute in the ring. Asuka with the Asuka lock. Asuka with the Asuka lock. Asuka lock is in. The Asuka lock is in on Candice LeRae, and Candice LeRae has no choice. LeRae had no choice but to tap out. No choice but to tap out to the Asuka lock. Center of the ring. Ember Moon out cold. Ruby Riott out cold. Center of the ring. It's just you and Asuka LeRae. And Candice. What an effort by Candice LeRae, but you just don't escape the Asuka lock. After you're locked in, it's over. And Asuka retains the NXT Women's Championship on the final night of NXT. Congratulations to that woman right there. Congratulations to Asuka. Right here, Sami Zayn and Adam Cole. It's been a war for the past couple of months between Sami Zayn and the Undisputed Era. It's going to come to a head at the Survivor Series. As well as Becky Lynch, the new Becky Lynch, the man Becky Lynch, set to take on the Queen, the Women's Champion, Charlotte, for her crown. The Usos, they're set to defend those titles against the Undisputed Era. Fish and O'Reilly versus Jimmy and Jay for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And this match is personal. Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. If Shane McMahon loses this no-holds-barred match, he is removed from his position as the commissioner of SmackDown Live. And this match on Monday Night Raw is the Shield versus the Bullet Club in a one-fall, six-man tag. The Shield return to take down the Bullet Club, but can they? And can Samoa Joe take down the Dead Man? Take out the returning Undertaker, as the Undertaker wants another spot, another time at the top. And ladies and gentlemen, the Survivor Series match, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, and it's going to be combustible. Nakamura, Bryan, Strowman, Miz, Wyatt, Mysterio, Orton, and Rusev in a Survivor Series match. And ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is that time for the NXT Championship match as Jinder Mahal takes on the one and only Ricochet. Then, ladies and gentlemen, there is not one person sitting down in the arena for this NXT Championship match. Ricochet is looking to do the unthinkable here tonight. Everyone is looking forward to Ricochet doing the unthinkable, and that is beating, that is pinning, or submitting, that is beating Jinder Mahal for the NXT Championship. That is dethroning Jinder Mahal for the NXT Championship. Jinder Mahal has ruled NXT with an iron fist as NXT Champion, and now it is up to Ricochet. It is up to the one and only to beat Jinder Mahal and walk out of here the NXT Champion on the final night of NXT. Big fight feel between these two men, and it all started at the last NXT TakeOver. It all started at TakeOver Brooklyn, where we saw Ricochet make his debut confronting Jinder Mahal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your WWE Champion, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal!
that man right there, Jinder Mahal, the current and reigning NXT champion. Over 500 days as NXT champion. He beat Hideo Itami for that title at TakeOver the End. And ever since then, Jinder Mahal has never looked back. Mahal has never looked back as the NXT champion. And Jinder Mahal, he's defended that title, quote unquote, against all comers. But I will give Jinder Mahal this: he has survived. He has reigned as NXT champion for a very long time. He's beaten Cassius Ohno, Apollo Crews, and Hideo Itami to maintain his his status as the NXT champion. And will it all come to an end tonight? Will Ricochet be able to do what those three men I just mentioned wasn't able to do? Will he be able to dethrone that man right there, Jinder Mahal? And something you have to watch out for is the Singh brothers. You're not just taking on Jinder Mahal, you're taking on his cronies in action as well. Sunil and Samir Singh, the Singh brothers, under the alias, under the allegiance of Jinder Mahal. And Jinder Mahal has made sure that his cronies are prepped up here at ringside to watch this match go down. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The crown jewel in the NXT brand. The final night here in NXT, and the tension is palpable. No person in this building, including me, is on their butts. Everyone is standing up for this NXT championship match. It's Mahal, it's Ricochet for that belt right there, for that championship title. Ricochet, Mahal, here we go. Here we go. And Ricochet, right out the gate is Ricochet. And Ricochet with the flurry of strikes on Jinder Mahal. Flurry of strikes on Jinder. And now Jinder, he butt heads, and just like that, Jinder Mahal brings a halt to Ricochet's momentum. But no, Ricochet isn't going to quit. Ricochet has no quit in him. Ricochet's not going to let up at all. Again, these guys bump heads. And the knee right to the face. Knee right to the face. Again, they bump heads. And Ricochet is not going to allow. Oh, no. Just like that. The snap of a finger. And you see how this crowd has just, what a neck breaker, my Mahal. This crowd was on their feet, was loud for Ricochet, and just like that, the silence has began to arise here in the Smoothie King Center as the elbows right to the head of Ricochet. Everybody wants to see Ricochet walk out of here, the NXT champion. But he might just not be able to if Mahal's going to continue his onslaught. And now Ricochet is back at it. Ricochet is back at it again. Back at it again. Knife edge chops in the corner. This does not bode well for Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal able to get out, and now Mahal going to take a breather to the outside. And Ricochet saying, bring it on. Mahal, the NXT champion, going to take a breather here against Ricochet. And this has gone, this feud has been really personal. And it began personal. It got personal on this past episode of NXT when, Jinder Mahal said, bring your family, Ricochet. Bring your family, Trevor. Bring everyone you possibly know and everyone that knows you so I can embarrass you in front of all of them and send you back down to the bingo halls where you belong. And the offensive terminology Jinder Mahal used against Ricochet, and now calling him short, calling him a midget, was Jinder Mahal, and he trips up Ricochet, and the bully mentality of Jinder Mahal beginning to shine through. Just the bully mentality of Jinder Mahal. Oh, and the repeated elbows into the back, and the backstabber. And Ricochet, he did not get this far to lose to Jinder Mahal here tonight. He had to bust his ass, most like all 7 of those guys, just like Ricochet. They busted their ass in that NXT Championship tournament. Guys like Roderick Strong, guys like Drew Gulak, Cassius Ohno, Velveteen Dream, Johnny Gargano, Bobby Roode, Oney Lorcan, and that man right there, Ricochet. And Ricochet on the top. What a European uppercut. What a European uppercut to Jinder Mahal. And Ricochet, he managed to survive that tournament. Oh, what an elbow. He beat Drew Gulak in the first round. He beat Roderick Strong in the semifinal. And then he beat Bobby Roode in the final 2 weeks ago on NXT. And now, the repeated stomps by Jinder Mahal, and the disrespect is real when it comes to this man right here, when it comes to the NXT champion. And he believes just because he has an NXT championship, he could do whatever the hell he wants. And it's been like that for the past couple of months. It's been like that for the past 500 or so days. And Ricochet is the savior. Oh, what a gut punch. Ricochet is definitely the savior after what happened earlier tonight at NXT TakeOver New Orleans to open the show. Triple H said this will be the final broadcast of NXT, and what a kick! So that means Ricochet is the savior of this brand. If he cannot put away Jinder Mahal, and the kick, and again a kick. And every time Ricochet tries to build up momentum, Jinder Mahal just brings him down. And that's exactly what Mahal has been doing. But, back to what I was saying. The final night of NXT, Ricochet is the savior. He is the only man that can save the NXT fans from, utter destruction, utter tyranny. Will this tyranny continue to end NXT? We will have to find out, as Ricochet is able to counter, try to go for a clothesline, and what an insecure, he just claps him right in the back of his head, and the shooting star press, and now Ricochet is feeling it. Ricochet, what a moonsault! What a moonsault by Ricochet. Oh, and Ricochet brought him down. What a super kick. What a super kick. 2, it's it. No, it's not. And Ricochet no. Ricochet just got a little bit of Jinder Mahal there with that neck snap. And now, European uppercut jacks the jaw of Jinder Mahal. And again, jacking the jaw. Trying to go for the clothesline again. And again, Ricochet kicks him right in the back of his head. Kick Jinder Mahal right in the back of his head. And another European uppercut by Ricochet. Ricochet now just trying to chop down the bigger man. And Jinder Mahal sends him out of the ring. What is Ricochet thinking? Ricochet! Oh no! And just like that, once again, Jinder Mahal turns this crowd to silence, but I'm wrong. I am wrong. Trying to bring Ricochet back to life is the NXT universe. Trying to bring some inspiration, some motivation for Ricochet by chanting, Ricochet's favorite chant. This is awesome. Because everything Ricochet does is awesome. Sorry, Miz. And brings down Ricochet again, does Jinder Mahal. And like I said, just the bully mentality, wants to cut others down. And that's what Jinder Mahal's been doing for the past couple of months as NXT champion. And now Ricochet's the only chance. Oh, God. Only chance for him to dethrone Jinder Mahal. And now Mahal right at the leg. And he's just been working Ricochet down. He's been wearing Ricochet out. And as much as I don't like Jinder Mahal, I got to applaud his strategy. Just trying to chop down Ricochet's legs. And look at this. Look at this Achilles hold. Could rip the Achilles out of place. And any tear, MCL, ACL, medial meniscus, the Achilles, the hamstring, if any of that is injured, you're out for months. You're done. And now, again, these two bump heads. And the minds think alike here as Ricochet with the European uppercut. He was swinging wildly, swinging for the fences. Was Ricochet again trying to swing? Again, he was trying to swing, and he just couldn't land those attacks at all. Could Ricochet. And it's the effect. It's the Jinder Mahal. It's the effect that Jinder Mahal has placed on Ricochet. The work that Jinder Mahal has placed on the challenger. And this does not bode well for Ricochet in the slightest. And the right hands by Jinder. And a clothesline almost took Ricochet's head off. Almost took Ricochet's head off. And this match has almost been all Jinder Mahal. Every time Ricochet has tried to get the advantage, Jinder Mahal chops him down. He has chopped Ricochet down, but Ricochet sweeps him up. Ricochet sweeps him up, and Ricochet now trying to go for it, but no. Kick right to the injured leg. Kick right to the injured leg, but an enziguri. Enziguri right to the back of the head of Jinder Mahal. And now the flurry of strikes by Ricochet. Schoolboy, no, kick up. Oh! He's just too fast, is Ricochet. He's too fast, and he might just be too strong. What a power bomb! What a deadlift power bomb by Ricochet and a kick out at 2. And Ricochet, he is showing you he might just be the next NXT champion. He splashes on the back of Mahal and an enziguri. What an enziguri by Ricochet. And Ricochet now. Ricochet with this Boston Crab, the elevated Boston Crab. The stronghold by Ricochet onto Jinder Mahal. And this does not look good. Bode well at all for Jinder. But Jinder able to roll through. Jinder was able to roll through. Jinder was able to roll through. And now Jinder Mahal has him on his shoulders. What a cradle! What a cradle! What a cradle driver by Mahal, and a kick out at 2 again by Ricochet. And Ricochet, he is showing you that he has heart. He is showing you that he's still in it. And just stomping away is Jinder Mahal at Ricochet. And Ricochet, this does not bode well for Ricochet in the slightest. And I was just gouging the guy's eyes out. He was gouging his eyes out, and the ref didn't see it. The ref didn't see Jinder Mahal gouge his eyes out. And just the disrespect by Jinder Mahal in the knee into the back. And the confidence on Jinder Mahal has just raised up a few notches. Raised up a few notches, and a knee into the chest, the knee into the sternum, and again Jinder Mahal has just been controlling this match. 75% of this match has been just all Jinder Mahal, and right to the throat of Ricochet, and a kick out at 2, and you can hear the man cough, but he's still able to compete. He's still fighting for the NXT title. He's not fighting only for himself. He's fighting for the fans. He's fighting for everyone who has loved NXT. And you see Jinder Mahal just wrenching at the back wrenching at the back of Ricochet. And Ricochet, he might just need a remedy. And he rolls out of it. He rolls out of it. And then knife edge chops by Ricochet. Oh, and it drops him right on his head. Drop Jinder right on his head. And Jinder Mahal trying to get to his feet. But Ricochet, what a Northern Lights. The deadlift, able to lift him up. And he brought him down. He brought him down. And on the top rope is Ricochet. Ricochet on the top rope. No, the knees were bent. Try to go for a shooting star press. Try to go for a shooting star press. And again, Jinder Mahal chops him down. He chopped Ricochet down. Wait a minute. No. Colossus. The Colossus 1, 2, it's over. No, it's not. Ricochet still in the fight. Still in this match. He's still in this match. And Jinder Mahal, he's going to the well. He's going to the top, and no. Nobody home. Oh, what a knife edge chop by Ricochet. And Ricochet now lifts him up, and he brought him down. He brought him down. 1, 2, no. Only a 1 count from Mahal. Only a 1 count. And is Mahal is he getting more confident? Is he getting more, stronger mentally? But Ricochet, he tosses him out. And Ricochet now over the top. My God. Over the top. And Ricochet now wants him to his feet again. Ricochet wants him to his feet again. And Ricochet, oh my goodness. What a corkscrew. And Ricochet dives onto Jinder Mahal. And Ricochet, he has the NXT champion reeling. The NXT champion in real big trouble. The one and only Ricochet. And now Mahal getting to his feet. Oh, he got to his feet, but he's hit with these knife edge chops. And a kick right to the face. Kick right to the face. And these people in attendance, they want to see Ricochet. They want to see Ricochet walk out of here champion. Want to see him walk out champion. Lifts him up. Oh, what a power bomb. What a power bomb by Ricochet. What a power bomb by Ricochet. And he drives him neck first. Drove him neck first into the mat. New champion. New champion. No. Not just yet, Ricochet. Not just yet. And a shooting star press. And now Ricochet. What a moonsault. Paying homage to The Rock, and look at this. Look at this. You knew they would get involved. You knew they would get involved. You knew the Singh brothers would get involved. And wait a minute, Ricochet. I think Ricochet needs to focus. I think Ricochet needs to focus on the action. He's to focus on the action. But he brings one of the Singh brothers in the ring. Oh, and the shooting star press. He got some of them. But no, Jinder Mahal's going to take advantage. Oh, with the knee to the spine. Oh, my God. And wait a minute. The referee's throwing one of the Singh brothers out. He's throwing him out of the arena. And oh, no. And I've seen that face on Jinder Mahal many of times, and he is pissed. Jinder Mahal is pissed that one of his, cronies, one of the guys that could probably help him walk out of here champion, has just been kicked out of the arena. He was stomping away on Ricochet and a kick by Mahal. Oh, and he brought him down again with that kick. And Ricochet, Just trying to take a breather, trying to get a breather, trying to get a break from Mahal, but I think he's not going to get one because Mahal lifts up Ricochet. This does not bode well for Ricochet in the slightest. Oh, what a power bomb! And just swinging him! Just swung Ricochet, hitting him on the hardest part. That is the hardest part of the ring, and it's the ring apron. And Jinder Mahal, he's beginning to relish in this, and a knee. Knee right to the face of Ricochet. And Ricochet now trying to get to his feet. He's trying to get to his feet. Oh! Kick right to the gut. Kick right to the gut. No, Colossus! The Colossus. And Jinder says count it. Jinder says count it. And no! No! Ricochet kicks out. Ricochet kicks out of a second Colossus. He kicked out of the Colossus again. And Jinder Mahal is wondering how. How is he still standing? How are you still on your feet? And Ricochet with an elbow. Ricochet with an elbow. And he follows it up with that drop kick. Followed it up with a drop kick. What a Phoenix Splash! What a Phoenix Splash! No! And Ricochet now getting frustrated. And Ricochet's going to show a little frustration here. This time from the second rope. Nobody home though. Jinder Mahal got out of dodge. Mahal got the hell out of dodge. Whoa! Then the knee into the gut. The strength of Jinder Mahal. And he drops him right on his gut. And now Mahal. And he drives him down with the Death Valley Driver. Drove Ricochet down with the Death Valley Driver, and a kick out at 2 again by Ricochet. And you could just see the frustration beginning to build for Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal has taken Ricochet to his limit so many times, but Ricochet just keeps upping that limit. And wait a minute, both these guys are on the top. Both these guys are on the top. This does not bode well for either of these guys. Oh, what a Hurricane Runner! What a Hurricane Runner by Ricochet! What a Hurricane Runner by Ricochet! And Ricochet now has Mahal on the ropes. Has Mahal on the ropes figuratively and literally. There goes Mahal. There goes Mahal. And this does not bode well for the NXT Champion. Suicide dive. Suicide dive. And Ricochet now. Ricochet's gonna go for it again. He's gonna go for it again. Oh my God. What a plancha. What a plancha by Ricochet. Launches onto Jinder Mahal. Launched right onto the NXT Champion. And this may just be it. Ricochet in the cover. Ricochet in the cover. And a kick out at 2 by Mahal. And Mahal is showing heart. Mahal is showing you that he still has heart. The NXT Championship is his everything. And Ricochet lifts him up. Drops the knees onto the sternum. Drop the knees onto the sternum. And Ricochet now. Wait a minute. Ricochet has that stare in his eyes for the Singh brother on the outside. My God! Dove onto the Samir Singh and on a clothesline. Or that might have just been Sunil. I don't know. And now, oh, Jinder Mahal's gonna take advantage. And he hit. And Ricochet hit that post pretty hard. He hit that post face first. Oh, and back elbow in the knee. And Jinder Mahal, you can just see the frustration on his face. You can see the frustration now turn into cockiness as the camel clutch is in center of the ring. Nowhere for Ricochet to go. Ricochet is in trouble. But But Ricochet, the heart shining through the chest of the challenger. Shining through. Ricochet now has Mahal on his shoulders, has a cross. What a driver! What a cross-legged driver to the mat. And now Ricochet, what a flatliner. Flatlines Jinder Mahal, face first goes the modern day Maharaja. And now Ricochet, flurry, the flurry of strikes from Ricochet. These people are on their feet. Oh, and he just drove Jinder Mahal head first into the mat. Drove him head first into the mat. And Ricochet say, this is for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ricochet, the double moonsault. And Ricochet has done it. Ricochet is the NXT champion. Ricochet has done it. Ricochet is the NXT freaking champion. And Ricochet has done it. Ricochet is truly the savior of NXT. The savior of NXT is standing right in front of you. Ricochet is the brand new NXT champion on the final night of NXT. Congratulations to that man right there. And guys, I would like to take this moment of the show to thank you for all the support that you guys been giving me these past couple of weeks, these past couple of months, this past year. And I haven't been so happy making YouTube videos here on this platform, and you guys give me the motivation to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm glad to be doing this, and I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And from me to you, thank you and happy holidays. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the night. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, best friends, bitter enemies, and they are set to go head to head. They are set to collide here on TakeOver. And you could just feel the dread in this arena. You could feel the ambiance becoming more and more dark as this man takes his steps, his shallow footsteps to the ring. And Tommaso Ciampa, why Ciampa, why DIY, whatever you want to say to Tommaso Ciampa, he's a sadistic bastard, whatever you want to call Tommaso Ciampa. At the end of the day, he probably doesn't give a damn. He probably doesn't care. He's obsessed with getting rid of Johnny Gargano. That is Tommaso Ciampa's obsession. Tommaso Ciampa, he turned on Johnny Gargano after they defended those titles against the Revival, the NXT Tag Team titles. And ever since then, Tommaso Ciampa has been in and out, has been lurking in the shadows. And Johnny Gargano, just when Johnny Gargano thought he rid Tommaso Ciampa of his life, Tommaso Ciampa came knocking on his door. In fact, he kicked the door down of Johnny Wrestling. And now everybody's on their feet, waiting for this man right here, waiting for Johnny freaking Wrestling. And Johnny Gargano is here to fulfill a prophecy. Is here to right a wrong here at TakeOver. Johnny Gargano's goal was to be in the main event of NXT TakeOver, and that's exactly what he has done. And he will main event NXT TakeOver, taking on Tommaso Ciampa, his former best friend. And Johnny Gargano, he is looking to beat the ever-living hell out of Tommaso Ciampa. It says it right on the back of his vest. Take over, Johnny, take over. And Ciampa, Gargano, the NXT chants fill the arena. The Bane of NXT versus, well, the face of NXT, the hero of NXT, Johnny Gargano, one of our heroes here at NXT. Earlier, Ricochet walked out of here NXT champion, and here we go. Right hands from Ciampa and Gargano, and here we go. Everybody was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to this. Gargano and Ciampa beat the absolute hell out of one another. Gargano now. There goes Ciampa. There goes Ciampa, and Gargano now wants Ciampa to his feet. What a suicide dive! Diving onto Tommaso Ciampa is Johnny Gargano, and Johnny Wrestling, looking to right a wrong, looking to fulfill a prophecy here. And that is beating his best friend, his former best friend. And now, Tommaso Ciampa, oh, what a knee. And he sends Johnny Gargano back to ringside. Does Tommaso Ciampa. And look at Ciampa in the center of hate, in the center of people that can't stand him. The NXT universe. And now he drives Johnny Gargano into the NXT universe. An actual group of people that love Johnny Gargano, unlike Ciampa. And now Ciampa was hit with a huge elbow by Gargano, and these guys are just slugging it out here. And you know this was going to be a fight, and there goes Gargano. You knew this was going to be a fight between these two men. And look at Ciampa trying to go for a clothesline. Gargano counters. These guys know each other very, very well. They know each other very well. Does Gargano with Ciampa. And now Ciampa driven into the guardrail. Driven into the guardrail. Driven into the guardrail over and over again. And Johnny Gargano is just getting all that frustration out. Months and months of frustration being dished out on Tommaso Ciampa. Rib first into the guardrail, and now Ciampa is reeling. Ciampa's in trouble. Ciampa's in real big trouble as Tommaso Ciampa trying to get to his feet, but Johnny Gargano's gonna beat him there. He's gonna beat him to it. What a knife edge chop by Gargano. And this is just months of anger, months of frustration, months of heartbreak for Johnny Gargano, and the double Northern Light suplex. No. Several times Johnny Gargano tried to get to the top of the mountain, and he just couldn't. Because of that man right there. Because of Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa sweeps him. Ciampa sweeps Gargano. And now Ciampa gonna take a breather on the outside. And Gargano is emotional. Everything that... Oh no! And Ciampa right from behind. He sneaks Gargano. He sneaks Gargano like the snake that he is. And now Tommaso Ciampa hooks him up. Oh, and the back suplex to that guardrail. Back suplex to the guardrail. And Tommaso Ciampa is just analyzing his former best friend. Just like the snake that this guy is. Tommaso Ciampa is a snake in the grass, and he betrayed Johnny Gargano months ago. And he's still obsessed with Gargano. Wants to eliminate Johnny Gargano. That is Tommaso Ciampa's goal. And what a better goal that might just be. On the final night of NXT, you eliminate your former best friend. And now, right to the face of Gargano. You can see, similar to Jinder Mahal, you saw how this crowd has just radio silence on the end of Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa, this is when Ciampa gets dangerous. This is when Ciampa gets brutal. Lifts up Gargano on the outside. And you can just hear the agony in Johnny Gargano's voice. The cringiness of that suplex to the outside. And now, attacking the ribs is Tommaso Ciampa. And again. And Tommaso Ciampa has silenced this crowd. The big underdog, Johnny Gargano, is being decimated here by his former best friend, by Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa. What a kick to the gut. And now Ciampa. Follows it up with the knee right to that, from that knee brace. Knee from the knee brace. And this may be it for Gargano. What a kick out at 2 though. And Johnny Gargano, he wanted to be on TakeOver. He wanted to main event TakeOver. And this is Johnny Gargano's opportunity. This is his shot at main eventing TakeOver. Will he do it? And now, what a knee to the jaw. Knee right to the jaw. And now the right hands by Tommaso Ciampa. Another set of right hands by this guy. By this sadistic bastard, Tommaso Ciampa, and he's choking the life out of Gargano, and the referee can't do a damn thing about it because it's no holds barred. Anything goes in a no holds barred match. What a neck breaker by Ciampa. And these guys, these two were best friends. These guys toured the world together. Gargano and Ciampa, DIY, former NXT Tag Team Champions are Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. He was at Gargano's wedding, was Tommaso Ciampa, when Gargano married Candice LeRae, who we saw earlier tonight. And not just gouging the eyes out, and it's legal. It's legal. Can't really say anything about it. Can't complain about it. But I'm not going to sit here and just let it, and just let it go. And now Ciampa just drives Gargano face first onto the mat. And this is becoming a Tommaso Ciampa classic. And Ciampa, he's beginning to feel it. He's beginning to understand that he has Johnny Gargano where he walks up. And a knee right to the jaw. Knee right to the jaw of Johnny Gargano. And this does not bode well for Gargano in the slightest. Powerbomb position on the outside. And the outside is nothing but light padding. But under that light padding, it's nothing but hard concrete. And Gargano, he's trying to escape, but he can't escape that. And Tommaso Ciampa, he's just relishing in this. And the referee is only here to count pin or submission. Call a pinfall or call a submission. That's the ref's only purpose in this match. He cannot get involved. There's no disqualifications. There's no countouts. Anything goes in this match. And Tommaso Ciampa is just working Johnny Gargano, slowing down the pace. Johnny Gargano was filled with emotion. Tommaso Ciampa is filled with strategy here. And Gargano, he rolls him through. Rolls under. And Gargano now. He was rushed Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa is feeling the flurry of strikes by Johnny Gargano. Feeling the strikes by Gargano. And what a belly-to-belly. What a belly-to-belly suplex. And Tommaso Ciampa trying to get to his feet. And no. Gargano is looking for a new toy. He's looking for a toy. And he has one. It's that Singapore cane, the kendo stick, and look at Tommaso Ciampa. He's running for his life. Ciampa's running for his life, and Gargano outplays Tommaso Ciampa. Kendo stick to the back, to the ribs of Tommaso Ciampa, and this is just pent-up frustration choking the hell out of Tommaso Ciampa. Is Johnny Gargano. Beating the hell out of Tommaso Ciampa is Johnny Gargano, and Gargano, the knife-edge chops, and he follows it up with the enziguri, and it's all emotion on Johnny Gargano's part. All emotion. Oh! Again, and he blasts Ciampa again with the Singapore cane. Blasting Ciampa, and no, Gargano now! Through the middle rope, and Johnny Gargano, the face of NXT, finally getting his hands on his main adversary, getting his hands on Tommaso Ciampa. Johnny Gargano had to go through so many obstacles to get here. He almost, his two goals here in NXT was to become the NXT champion, but well, he has a table, and Tommaso Ciampa's gonna rush him. Tommaso Ciampa was trying to rush him, and he does. And oh, what a knee! What a knee to the jaw of Johnny Gargano. And Ciampa now understands. He now understands. And oh no, oh, what a knee! What a knee by Ciampa. And Ciampa, he saw that table. He saw that it wasn't going to bode well for him. And now, Ciampa, oh no, has one. No. Oh, and that air raid crash on the outside floor. Air raid crash on the outside floor. And there's no referee stoppage. It's only pinfall or submission. Oh, and a power bomb on the outside. And you could just hear the sickening thud. And I'm just cringing right now as Tommaso Ciampa is just looking to do damage. Doesn't give a damn about winning. He just wants to do damage to Johnny Gargano. And look at this. The cloverleaf is in. Cloverleaf is in. But Gargano rolls through by Gargano, and what a drop kick. Well scouted by Johnny Gargano. And now, what a right hand by Gargano. Still fighting off of emotion is Gargano, as Ciampa is now turning into strategy, and what a clothesline. What a clothesline, but I'm pretty sure there's some emotion in Tommaso Ciampa's actions. And he drills Johnny Gargano face first, but I don't think he's done. I don't think Ciampa's done. Oh no! Burning hammer! A burning freaking hammer on Johnny Gargano! This may be it. This may be curtains. No, it's not. Gargano is still alive. How are you still able to compete after a burning freaking hammer? And Ciampa again, making sure that this wasn't just instinct. It's not instinct, Ciampa, it's heart. And Gargano, he hasn't gotten up from that burning hammer, but Ciampa is still working Johnny Gargano. Still beating the hell out of Gargano, just stomping on the guy's face. It's the lack of respect Tommaso Ciampa has for his former friend. This is your best friend, your former best friend, I should say, that you're just decimating. And Ciampa wants to know what to do with this table. And wait a minute. Ciampa now is going to set it up. He's going to set up this table, but wait a minute, Gargano! Gargano dove onto Ciampa, but Ciampa used the table as a weapon. He used the table as a shield. Oh! Ciampa used the table as a shield to block Gargano's vault. And Gargano, well, he landed face first on the edge of that table. Face first on the edge of the table to Gargano. And now Johnny Gargano was really in trouble. Face first on that steel post. And wait a minute. What the hell is Champa thinking? Champa! No! My God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And Tommaso Ciampa just kicked. He just bashed Johnny Gargano's brains in. Just the sadistic Tommaso Ciampa. I'm lost for words right now. I'm stuttering over my words. Just everything. And this is your friend, Ciampa. This is your friend. Your former friend, I should add. But it was your friend nonetheless. And you want to bash the guy's brains in. And Johnny Gargano, he's still fighting. He's still fighting. And now Johnny Gargano trying to take out the other leg of Ciampa. Trying to take down the other leg of Tommaso Ciampa. And look at this. Look at this maneuver by Johnny Gargano. Has Tommaso Ciampa. Can Tommaso Ciampa tap? Will Tommaso Ciampa tap? Will Ciampa tap out here? Will he tap? Will he tap? And no, Ciampa. What a right hand by Ciampa. Oh, and a big boot. Huge big boot to Johnny Gargano. Huge big boot to Johnny Wrestling. And now Tommaso Ciampa, the sadistic bastard, Tommaso Ciampa choking the life out of Johnny Gargano. And it's just going to be a test. Who is going to be more sadistic in this match? Ciampa, knee right to the jaw. The knee right to the jaw of Johnny Gargano. And Gargano, he was trying to get to his feet. Ciampa beat him to it. Wait a minute. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! A pile driver! A pile driver by Tommaso Ciampa! And a kick out at two by Gargano! How is Gargano still alive? And I'm just thinking this is instinct at this point. This is just emotion on the behalf of Johnny Gargano, but what a right hand. What a right hand by Tommaso Ciampa on the knee, digging right into the sternum. Right into the sternum. And look, just stomping a mud hole and sticking the... Slipping Johnny Gargano off in the corner was Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa now on the second rope. This does not bode well for Gargano. And look at this lock. Might just put Gargano to sleep there. Might have just put Gargano to sleep. That's just been Tommaso Ciampa's classic here. And my God, the air raid crash. Air raid crash. This time in the center of the ring. And Gargano kicks out at two. Again. And Tommaso Ciampa is livid. One pissed off Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa. Gargano seen it coming. And now Gargano rolls through. Kick right to the side of the head. Kick right to the side of the head of Tommaso Ciampa. And now Gargano with the flurry of strikes. Has Ciampa on his shoulders, and he drives him right into the middle turnbuckle. Drove Ciampa in the middle turnbuckle, and this does not bode well for Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa lifted up by Gargano. Oh, wait a minute. There's a table on the outside. Holy hell. And Johnny Gargano just drove Tommaso Ciampa through that table on the outside. And wait a minute, Gargano drills Tommaso Ciampa. He drilled Tommaso Ciampa face first on the outside floor. And Johnny Gargano, anything that these two men will do to absolutely destroy each other. Kick right to the jaw. But Gargano saying it's not enough. He's saying it's not enough to satisfy him. And Ciampa though. Oh no, come on, it's legal. The low blow but it's a moral thing. And Tommaso Ciampa with the low blow, fairy tale ending, no. Johnny Gargano is not going to allow Tommaso Ciampa to walk out of here on his own 2 feet, or to close TakeOver, to close NXT on his own 2 feet. He's going to make sure Tommaso Ciampa walks out of here on a stretcher. And now, both of these guys on the top rope. This does not bode well for either or. Oh, and a superplex. My goodness. What a superplex. And Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa has devious thoughts. Tommaso Ciampa, wait a minute. What the hell, Ciampa? What the hell? Look at the ring. Look at the freaking ring. Tommaso Ciampa just ripped the ring apart. Ciampa just ripped the ring apart. Ciampa just ripped the freaking ring apart. And Ciampa now, Project Ciampa. Right to Johnny Gargano. Ciampa just ripped the ring apart. And this does not bode well at all for Johnny Gargano. That's wood. That is wood and all. And wait a minute, no, Ciampa. No. He throws Gargano to the outside, and we all know what Tommaso Ciampa's thinking. We all know Tommaso Ciampa's thinking. No. Gargano counters. Gargano countered with the roll-up too. Isn't it? No, it's not. So Ciampa rolls out of the ring. Smart move by Tommaso Ciampa. Getting away from that ring. And wait! DDT, my God! Holy shit! Just DDT'd Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano on his feet. And this has just been a grueling, no-holds-barred match. Grueling match between these two men. And now Johnny Gargano on the edge. Gargano on the apron. Gargano looking for it. Is he looking for the spear through the ropes? He's looking for the spear through the ropes. Is Johnny Gargano. He's waiting for it. Oh, what a counter by Ciampa. What a counter by Tommaso Ciampa. What a counter by Ciampa. Ciampa drills the knee right into the face. Drills the knee into the probably bashed skull of Johnny Gargano. And now Ciampa again Tommaso Ciampa. Again Tommaso Ciampa. What is he doing? Again Gargano counters. Again Gargano saving himself from utter doom. Kick out at 2 though by Ciampa. Saving himself from utter doom. Ciampa's on dream spree. And what a spear. What a spear by Gargano. And Gargano now, he's lighting him up. Second time for Ciampa. Super kick to Tommaso Ciampa. Super kick to Tommaso Ciampa. And Johnny Gargano is saying, are you done? Are you done, Tommaso? Are you finished? And wait a minute, what's Gargano doing? Gargano was wrapping Tommaso Ciampa up. What the hell is this? Oh, and it kicked Tommaso Ciampa. And Gargano. Oh, but what a right hand by Ciampa. And Ciampa saying, hit me with your best shot, you son of a bitch. And the hatred between these two men. Bitter enemies. Best friends, bitter enemies. The bane of NXT versus the hero. Versus the Superman of NXT, the face of NXT. And Johnny Gargano just got lit up by Tommaso Ciampa. But Johnny Gargano's gonna let up. Gargano wasn't gonna let up. And now Ciampa and Gargano face to face, fist to fist. fist to face. And here we go between these two gladiators, between these two men. And now rolling Champa up, kick out at 2 though by Tommaso Ciampa. Kick out at 2 by Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa trying to strike Gargano. Gargano saw it coming and a kick right to the chest. Kick right to the chest of Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa. Kick right to the gut, and what a clothesline by Tommaso. What a clothesline by Tommaso. And now Tommaso. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Suplex after suplex after suplex. These two guys are absolutely decimating each other. In the final match of NXT. In the final match of NXT, Ciampa goes to the well. He goes to the well too much, and his head landed on that wood board. And I think it's gonna cost Ciampa. Gargano escape on Tommaso. Ciampa. The Gargano escape on Tommaso Ciampa. Do it, Johnny. The wood board costed Ciampa, and it does. Johnny Gargano fulfills the prophecy. Johnny Gargano fulfills the prophecy. And the NXT champs raid New Orleans. A miracle on Bourbon Street. We are NXT.